Hi, it's Chris here from the Southwest Shooters. I'm in the middle of uploading and editing today's video, but upon doing so, I realised we don't actually talk about what it is we're doing in the video, which is a mistake. So, what you're about to see is Ian and myself comparing, contrasting two different guns, the Walther Rotex RM8 and the Walther Rain Bullpup. The weather was cold and windy, so we only did it over 20 meters, but here it is for you, okay? Both guns, and we talk about it at the end, and you can see all the shooting and all the good stuff, and it's there for you all to see. Thank you for your support. Take care. We'll see you soon. Does that hit?
I can see with that one. But I might have damaged the pellet there when I was loading the gun.
Yeah, I think that really, first one was a flyer.
It really struggled. I think
What, to actually get in the breech?
Yeah.
Or the magazine, rather? That was on the bullseye?
It was.
First thoughts, Professor Ballinger?
That's tight.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Could I do the same?
Yeah. You won.
Okay. Safety first.
First thoughts?
It's shooting unbelievably well.
Oh yeah. Was it left as you thought it might be?
No, it's actually right, but it's going to be very interesting to see the group. Can I just see if there's one left in the chamber?
Yeah, there isn't, but yeah.
There isn't.
No.
It's always weird with A. Okay. Now, we're using Superdomes. We normally use JSBs. We've never tried Superdomes in this gun before. I think it likes it. Should we go and have a look at some of the results?
Oh, can we?
Okay, let's go.
so wobbly with this little gun. Oh my gosh. This is horrific.
It's not. First thoughts, Ian, please.
Horrific.
Really?
There's 6 nicely grouped and then 3 wild.
What do you think caused the wild ones?
Well, I don't know, it was the first 2. So it could have just been a bit of heavy-handedness. Because then I settled down. I think the next 5 after the first 2 were pretty good, and then another wild one. It's the shorter gun on the stand. It really wobbles. So
Yeah.
you know, it's easy with just a little movement when you're just about to pull the trigger. You know what it's like. Bit of tension, then you can lose the gun very easily in a tiny little movement.
And I think, yeah, the tiniest movement from here translates to a massive movement 20 meters downrange.
Yeah. So the Elphick-Ballinger coefficient for grouping is going to be poor, but you know there is a nice little grouping with allowing for a couple of loose
flyers.
ones.
Okay, can I give it a try and see what we can do?
You can.
Okay, he's gone away and I can't be bothered to wait for him, so I'm going to do these ones by myself. Here we go. Terrible. Terrible. You right?
Alright.
My last one. I'm filming, by the way, down here because you were gone for such a long time. I was getting angry.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a little upset.
Oh.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, right. So after we're gonna go and look at the groupings now, right? And then we're gonna talk. And this is still filming, and this is gonna go up, by the way. We're gonna have an honest discussion about the difference between the 2 guns.
All right.
Okay, are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Because I've got some things to talk to you about. Right. Okay, Ian, can you come and shot a bit more? Because there we go. That's a beautiful boy. Okay. We've just done a little comparison between two guns. We have the Walther Rain, and we have the
Rotex RM8 Walther, beg your pardon.
the RM8. Okay, and what we're going to do in this final part of the video is we're just going to give some of our honest feedback about the two guns. Okay, I've got some things that I want to say. I'm going to let you go first, Professor Ballinger.
Okay. First of all, the pellets.
The pellets are the same. So
Very nice pellets as well.
the pellets that we used for this, and I've found in my investigations that Superdomes work very well in Walther guns. They're the 8.3 grains, 4.5 millimeter, 1.7 Superdomes, RSW Superdomes.
Very nice.
They work very, very well. So there's a bit of insight.
I don't think. I think maybe one where I damaged the pellet in loading the gun, but I think all the poor shots were due to my poor shooting, not due to pellets being damaged or taking a flyer.
Okay.
Basically, I enjoy both of these guns. We had some good groupings on both, but with the stand that we're using, this short gun is wobbling all over the place, and I think maybe the sandbag might be a better, more stable shape for the bullpup. But they both shot beautifully. 20 meters. I mean, it's outside, it's windy, so that's why we're just doing a 20 meter. Both of them shot lovely, and we're happy with the groupings on both. That's it.
Well, I'm not very happy. Can I talk to you about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like that. I'm obviously over egging the pudding a little bit. I think the reality is, for me, I prefer traditional rifles and bullpups, at least in the ones that I've had so far, right? Now, there are some exceptions, and we'll talk about those in a future video, perhaps, because I've got some ideas about what I want to make a video on. But I prefer the RM8. Okay.
Oh, I prefer the RM8, but I was very happy with the bullpup as well.
Yes. But there are some things about the bullpup.
And one of my observations that I made whilst we were shooting was the scope on the bullpup is, I think, a lot easier on my eye to shoot at the centre compared to the scope that's currently on my gun. So we might do a little something on sights and what the benefits of different scopes are and how they could help or otherwise from your shooting style and your eye and what you're looking for and what's going to benefit your style.
One thing I was thinking of, and I know that gun development probably isn't a cheap or an easy process, but I think there are some things you could do to this gun to make it superb, right? So I haven't discussed this with you, but let's just talk about it now, right? So one thing that I think I prefer on this gun is the cocking mechanism at the side.
Definitely.
Okay, that I prefer it to the bolt action on than the two. So if
that loads beautifully.
If you could put that system into this gun and have an 11-shot mag rather than an 8, I think that would be an amazing, even better gun. That's the only thing that I would change. I mean, in terms of accuracy, there was no difference. In fact, I think this one was more accurate for me. Okay, but again, Ian's right. Actually, having to control a bullpup is difficult, especially if you're used to shooting traditionally styled guns. So the slightest movement that you make has an impact.
Did you do a 100 air quote?
I did do a 100 air quote then.
Fair one.
Has a massive impact on your shooting. Both are good guns, and I would be happy. Well, I do own one of them, and you own the other. I'd be happy to own either, but I got to be honest with you. I prefer that.
Yeah.
Even if it's only just got 8 shots in the magazine, you can get a single shot thing for it. That would be cool. Crazy accurate. I much prefer it.
RM8.
Woo! Any final concluding remarks, Professor Ballinger?
No, we look forward to seeing you on another video very soon.
Thank you for all of your support so far.
Yeah, we like your comments.
Keep them coming. Good or bad, we don't mind. We've got thick skin.
We have.
And
we know we're a couple of bellends. Don't you worry about that.
We will. You speak for yourself, son. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye!
Bye now.